County Public Library, and today for our Upcycled Origami with Cat, we are doing basically a fall harvest type of origami. So we're going to fold a very, very simple fall leaf. It's supposed to be kind of like a maple leaf, although it doesn't have quite as many parts on the leaf as a maple leaf does. And I want to show you how you can take this simple design and do it in several different fall colors, and you can make yourself a little harvest wreath to decorate your house. And it's all from recycled materials that you can use, okay? So, to make this leaf, you're going to take square paper. This is from letter size copy paper that I just cut into an 8.5-inch square. And we're going to start again with a bird base type design. So for this one, there's one little difference though. So you're going to have your first crease, your first fold as the triangle. But this time, after this first crease, turn it over so that the crease is vertical to you, but in a mountain fold, so it's pointing up. Then you're going to fold it again into a triangle in half. And this time you open it up, and you're just going to rotate it to do your rectangular fold. And you're going to do the same thing, opening it up, rotate it so that vertical fold is vertical to you, and then fold it again in half. And so this time, as you fold into the valley creases, it gives you a slightly flatter top here. You still have that crease because you need that crease as a guideline, but you want the paper to be a little bit flatter to make the leaf. So basically, it is the bird base, okay? So you're going to do the same thing that you've done with the birds, is fold the open edges along the center crease. Like so, and then folding the top down like that, and then opening it all up. And then folding back along those creases to have your kite shape. Turn it over, do the same thing on the other side. As we just did last month when we were doing the crow for Halloween, you had the same thing. Again, you're going to take this top and you're going to fold it down like this. Now turn it over, and you're going to be working with these two parts. This time you're going to fold it up and then fold it out right along this horizontal crease here. You're folding so that open edge is following along the crease like this. Okay? And remember what we did with the crow's feet last month, only this time we have a much bigger piece to work with. You can stick your finger in to that pocket And you're going to be squashing it open. It's about like that, okay? And do the same thing on the other side. So once you've folded it along here, just lift up this part and stick your finger right in there. And then just squash it down like so. And then to finish the leaf, turn it over. And you're going to fold this up like this. And then you're going to fold this up like so. So right up, right in half. And then you're going to fold this part down so that a little bit of that triangle tip is going to show, just so that you have kind of the stem of the leaf. So you're going to fold it like that, and there is your leaf. Now, when I did this wreath, this one is approximately 14 inches in diameter, and just cut it right out of cardboard, okay? So if you have a nice big flat box, and it's probably about 3.5 inches this way. You don't have to make it that big if you don't want to. I cut a slightly smaller, this is a 12-inch diameter. Again, piece of cardboard from an old box. You might have to use like a little, you can either use cardboard scissors or very, very sharp scissors, or even if your parents have an X-Acto knife and you can be really careful with it, you can use that to cut that center circle out from the cardboard. And then you just need a bunch of these leaves. I already put on 3 of them here, so you can just see, you just put them kind of at an angle, and the leaves stand out, so it gives a nice little 3D effect. And you just want to use some good glue. I like to use tacky glue because it's thicker and it sets faster. And you can get this at places, you know, like Walmart sells it, as well as the craft stores. So you can get it just about anywhere. And I like to put a little bit of glue in here just to hold them down a little bit. This bottle is a little old because I had to use it for all of these for my whole wreath over here. And then I just put a little bit of glue just on this part so that this part will still kind of stick up. So. And after you've given it a little bit of time to kind of set, I just like to work it at an angle and then just kind of fit it in kind of underneath the previous one, something like that. And you can just alternate the colors. You can do whatever kind of pattern of colors you want. I did mine in orange and yellow and red, because those are kind of the fall colors that you see on the leaves. And then you would just glue be kind of generous with the dabs of glue on there, and then just kind of slide that in, and then you're going to let that set. I did about 20 or 21 of the leaves for my 14-inch wreath. You could probably do maybe like 17 or 18 for the 12-inch. But just do something like that. If you have any leftover wide Christmas ribbon, gold colors work really well for the fall, but you know, whatever you have, if it's dark green or even a cool red, anything like that, or an orange, it would work really nicely to make a nice wreath to decorate for the fall. So that's working with that leaf design. Now, I found a very, very simple origami apple. Very, very simple design. And you can do it in different sizes. And you can also make like a kind of a 3D effect type picture that you could use to decorate. Again, scrap cardboard, had found a piece of old construction paper. It had some neat fading patterns on it, so it gave a nice background. And just cut a bowl shape and just glued the sides and left the top open. And then you can fit a few apples in there. So, to fold the apple, again, you can take any kind of square paper, different sizes, or if you have any kind of old paper, even flyers that are colorful that you might want to use, you can cut squares from those papers and use them, because that's how I did this one. Okay. So this time, again, you have that one vertical fold for the triangle, and you're going to open it up. And this time, you're going to fold the bottom edge overlapping. You're going to go over that center crease a little bit. Okay, so you're not meeting the crease, you're actually folding it over the crease, like so. Okay? And then you're going to fold the other side to try to make it just about the same. You can just kind of eyeball it. You don't have to be totally exact, but see, I have mine designed like this. Okay? Then you're going to fold this top point down, and you're going to fold this bottom point up, and you want to go over the top edge about like that. Okay? You tell this is nice and simple. All right? Now, you're going to fold these two sides. You're going to fold these two sides in, and it basically, you work it however you want. I usually like to make that little point here, the very tippy point, kind of meet along the edge of the paper there, like this. You can make it more of an angle if you wish, however you want to shape your apple. So you're going to fold those in like that, and then you're going to fold each of these corners in just a little bit at an angle. Like so. So that's what it's going to look at on the back side. And that's your front. And then here, you're just going to take this tip and then just fold it at an angle, like that, to make your little stem. If you wish, you can glue these down. I didn't glue mine down because I just put them in here, but you can glue them down if you want to even like make a border, or if you wanted to string a bunch of these with some yarn to make a little apple garland, then you would want to glue down a little bit so that the garland, the yarn could go underneath this flap. So you would glue this part just right onto here so that the yarn could go right through here to make garland, which I've seen online. So you can do lots of fun things, but there we go. You've got your apple. You can make your own little piece of art with it, and it's all upcycled, which I love. And I hope you all have fun with it too.